Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pranjali Best and today we will going to perform another volumetric titration. Under this we will going to determine the strength of alkaline substances present in a water sample. So what are these alkaline substances? Alkaline substances are the substances which neutralizes acid. So these substances causes alkalinity. So what is alkalinity? Alkalinity is that characteristic property of water by virtue of which water can neutralize any acid. So this is due to the presence of alkaline substances. So we have three types of alkaline substances in water: hydroxyl ion, carbonate ion and bicarbonate ion. If a water sample contain hydroxyl ion and carbonate ion or hydroxyl or carbonate, so in that case the alkalinity is known as castic alkalinity. But if water sample contain bicarbonate ion, then alkalinity is known as temporary alkalinity. So we have two types of alkalinity. Now, alkalinity of water sample is due to the presence of hydroxyl, carbonate and bicarbonate ion. So, we need to detect the presence of these ion in a water sample. So, for this, we will going to titrate the water sample against an acid. So, what acid will do? Acid will going to provide a proton, and this proton will going to neutralize these ions. So, these are the neutralization reactions of these ions. So, let me tell you what are the conditions of these alkaline substances. We know that we have three types of alkaline substances and we have two types of alkalinity. But these three types of substances can exist in the following manners. The first is hydroxyl ion can exist alone. It may be the condition that the water sample may only contain hydroxyl ion. Also, water sample may only contain carbonate ion. It may only contain bicarbonate ion. So, these are the three conditions of individual existence of alkalinity. But we may also have these two mixed form of alkalinities. The first mixed form of alkalinity, OH may be present with carbonate or carbonate may be present with bicarbonate. So, how can we check that? Which type of alkalinity is present? So, for that we may know if the volume of acid consumed with the phenolphthalein is equals to the volume of acid consumed with the methyl orange. These are the two indicators which we use during the titration. So, if by using these two indicators the volume of acid consumed remains the same, then the sample contains only hydroxyl ion. If the reading of phenolphthalein is half of m, then sample contains only carbonate ions. If phenolphthalein gives no color change and the reading is only due to the methyl orange, in that condition sample will contain only bicarbonate ion. This will be the condition if phenolphthalein reading is greater than half m, and this will be the condition if phenolphthalein reading is less than half m. Now, why we are using two types of indicator? The reason being that these two neutralization reaction can be visible in presence of phenolphthalein. But for neutralization of carbonate, the pH of the solution goes below 4. So, below 4 or below 5, phenolphthalein is colorless. So, it cannot be used to check the visibility of bicarbonate. So, for checking the visibility of bicarbonate, we use methyl orange as indicator. So, when we will going to take the two indicators? If we need to check the individual strength of alkaline substances. But in today's practical, we will going to calculate the total alkalinity. That is, we are not calculating the individual strength. So, for doing so, we will use only methyl orange. So, methyl orange is the indicator which can be used to check the strength of alkaline substance or to check the total alkalinity of the water sample. Means methyl orange covers all the pH ranges. So, let me demonstrate you the titration. This is the burette. Here we have to fill the acid, which is the known solution. This is the water sample, which is unknown to us. So, we will going to pip it out 25 ml of water sample and we will going to add the methyl orange to it. So, after adding the methyl orange, we will get yellow color solution. Now, we are going to start the titration. Now, acid will do, what acid will do? Acid will going to provide proton to the alkaline substances. So, one by one each and every alkaline substance will neutralize and finally the acid will consume and we will get the color change from yellow to light pink. So, light pink color indicates the completion of all the three chemical reactions and we have to note down the reading. So, let me demonstrate you the same practical. So this is our water sample. I will going to pipette out 25 ml of this water sample. So we will going to take this unknown water sample into a conical flask. To this sample, I will going to add a methyl orange indicator, 3 to 4 drops of methyl orange. So this is the yellow or orange color solution. So this tells us that the pH is little bit high here. And we have to fill this burette with the acid. So I will going to fill the burette first. So this acid is our known solution. Its normality is N/40. Now we will going to titrate this standard acid with the unknown water sample. So I will going to loosen this knob. And we have to titrate till the light pink color. As you can see, so this is the pink color of this sample. So this indicates the completion of all the three alkaline substances in water. And the reading is 7 ml. So we have to note down this reading and we have to calculate the strength of the alkaline substances. Thank you.